trained Kovalev.
I did.
What did you think about his?
A little saddened by it, a little not disappointed, but saddened. I hated to see that. I hated to see anybody that I've worked with not be able to get up from a shot. But you've seen it coming. I think that once I asked him to lead my gym at about 19 fights, I think that what he learned with us and how we conditioned him and how we got him to that point, I think it was 5 or 6 fights before he started deteriorating. We've seen the deterioration in the last 3 or 4 fights in him, I think, in the guys that he's fought. His punches are not as crisp. He hit somebody before, he was hitting somebody and they'd stay down. Hopkins, when he hit Hopkins, So I think that the last 3 or 4 fights, you can see the lack of strength and power and physicality that he used to have.
Where do you see him going from here? Would you like to see him?
I'd like to see him to refocus himself. I don't think he's finished. I think he's got a lot left. I think I'd like to see him refocus himself and the hardest thing for him, I think, is letting go of what he believes is right instead of allowing somebody to coach him, somebody to take him in. But it's got to be somebody that he trusts, obviously, somebody to take him and condition him and get him ready for a fight the way that he used to do in the past. He can't be doing this stuff by himself. He can't be calling the shots by himself. Whenever you get a fighter like that in the history of boxing, whenever a fighter starts to do things on his own, then look, Miguel Cotto really became great again once he got with Freddie. He allowed Freddie to mold him again and to teach him again and to condition him again. I think that's what Sergey needs to do. He needs to get with somebody that's gonna not take any shit from him and do the things that are necessary for him to be better.
Do you think that the deterioration was wear and tear from boxing, or was it a specific fight?
No, it wasn't wear and tear. It was you stop doing the things that got you there. You stop doing the things that are necessary to stay there. That's the beauty about Golovkin. Golovkin goes to the same rigorous training camps that he did 8 years ago when he first got to me. Why? Because we don't slack off. We have to be ready for those guys that are going to be ready for us.
A lot of people have said that that result was because of Andre Ward. That Andre Ward stopped that Kovalev.
Look, Manny Pacquiao just looked like $1 million the other day, and he got flattened by Marquez with one punch. No, it wasn't because Andre. Andre fought the perfect fight to beat Kovalev, but Kovalev had been deteriorating anyway. Kovalev had been losing some of that snap and some of that strength that he had, say when he won the title, when he fought Hopkins. And when you start losing that and the other guys are doing what's necessary to be ready, you're talking about a guy at 80% and a guy at 100%. So I think that he has to refocus himself and allow somebody to get him back to where he was. He can't get. He's a young man. I mean, he hasn't had that many. How many tough fights has he had? One? Or Andre Ward, the second one. Really, the first one was kind of even, right? And then he gets beat in this fight. So he really hasn't had those fights that are going to deteriorate him. He's deteriorated himself by not doing the things that got him there to stay there. Because you have to work twice as hard to stay there than to get there.